idea to do, you know, I was born and raised here, and went to Cathedral High School right around in Chinatown. And I was a child of television and loved the cop shows that I grew up on, and I thought it was about time that we did a show about the LAPD, and because, you know, we've seen the New York and the Chicago Police Department, Philadelphia, and LA being so spread out and being so kind of different, a different kind of policing than the big megalopolises do. I wanted to kind of revisit that. Plus, I lived here and I didn't want to go on location. And so I pitched that to Mr. John Wells, and John Wells said to me it's a good year to try to sell that. And we found Ann Bitterman to write it, and we sold it. And we sold it to NBC, who canceled it, and now it's on TNT.
Yeah. Any department actually let you in, so to speak? How much are you really allowed to get involved and see what you see?
We have no official relationship with the LAPD, but the rank and file works with us, and we interview a lot of cops, and a lot of cops, off-duty cops, come and work with us. They tell us stories. They're on the set. You see them in the scenes. They become actors, and they have a kind of a night job, and so they're
That's always going to keep the cops happy.
They're very involved. So they also keep us honest, and they work with a group, and they've taught us how to be cops, and it's a really interesting relationship we have.
Very cool. I want to go down the line really quick. Sean Hassey, who plays the character. Sean, talk about how your character, I guess his past is a kind of a pothead, so to speak. Talk about how that kind of helps
The character,
yeah. All the characters. No.
First, I want to thank the band, the Southland LA. I don't know. I mean, I read the scripts and I have no idea where it's going. And we touched on that a little bit, and I can't wait to find out more about his past.
I was going to say, I guess a better way to phrase it would be, how much do you think, if you were a police officer in real life instead of an actor playing one, do you think that kind of walking on the other side of the tracks, how much would it help you kind of be more empathetic when you're busting those guys out there in the streets?
I think that the thing that drew me to the show was how my character kind of juggles his personal life and then goes to work and handles the work. And I think that's what these guys go through, these people in law enforcement. I think that's kind of a challenge. And that's what, that's what drew me to it anyway.
Michael McGrady plays Saul in the game. Any intimidation being involved in that aspect of the police force, again, just for your character? I mean, just the word gang can be very intimidating, scare a lot of people, but you seem like a tough guy.
Actually, I found that aspect of my role in the show the most intriguing, was the gang aspect of it, because I have always found that world to be dangerously fascinating. And as we worked with the LAPD police officers that were technical writers on the show, the more we found out, the more dangerous we find it really is. And it's actually, in the show it's hard because there's a lot of stuff that, detectives do out on the field that we haven't quite really portrayed yet, but I think we're moving in that direction, Up to now, it's been a lot of stuff about our personal lives and stuff that's going on in the office, and, Tammy and Sammy and me, and, the newspaper reporter, and the wife, and the daughter, and all that. But I think we're going to start seeing a little bit more involvement out in the field, I hope. And, because they do a lot more than just push paper around. It's actually very fascinating work.
Regina King. What is that when you look back at some of the parts you've played over the years? How different is this?
Well, it's very different. It's rewarding because I think just as an actress, and I think I speak for a lot of actresses, we are always looking for characters that are not one-dimensional. And for me to have the opportunity to play someone that's complex, that's not defined by being a mother or being a wife, not that I didn't enjoy being a mother or a wife, but I think Lydia is, she represents a large group of women, you know, that fall in the 35 to 45 range, who are career driven, who've kind of neglected other aspects of their lives and kind of find themselves, where am I? But still loves their job and their career. So I, like Sean says, I am interested to see where it goes. But right now, the writers and Bitterman, I just pinch myself every day. Like, I got this opportunity to play like a real woman that, you know, is not always nice and not hard all the time, but like women like we really are.
You like a strong character that you play, so you great about it. So you got shot.
Serious.
How does that go down as an actor, and then leading up to that scene? Is there that sense of it's really real, and how does it feel physically? How did you prepare for that?
The getting shot part? I've been practicing since I was a kid. Stuff, slow-mo. You know, they wouldn't let me do that though. They're like, no, just fall as fast as you can. So it was easy.
Is there a wrong way to be shot? I mean, as far as like making it look realistic. I mean, has anybody else been shot here? I mean, is there a wrong way to do it? You know, is there a way to learn how to be shot?
Tom, can you show us?
Slow motion. The wrong way to show.
That should answer the question.
The dynamic between your character, Regina's character, as partners, spending a lot of time. I mean, you're basically plucked with this person, and suddenly it's like, hey, it's kind of like the outward marriage situation. How have you guys, been handling that relationship?
I'm not handling it well. I'll just be honest.
Obviously.
I'm not handling it well. It is like a marriage. It is. And, you know, partners probably spend more time than they do with their spouses. And to, you know, be used to someone finishing your sentences and knowing how you do things, and then they're not there anymore. It's devastating. And just as an actress, it is too. You know, just you get used to someone and you are, you know, anticipating something going a certain way. So, you know, I think I might be saying too much.
First, I was like, she's happy he got shot, and now she's in the back of that patrol car. So.
Well, I mean, that's what it's not that the other partners are not good, they're not Russell.
Right.
And that's the bottom line. He's irreplaceable.
Irreplaceable.
All right, Michael Cutlets, Officer Cooper.